We talk about BlackRock's new Bitcoin plan, what's happening with Coinbase. We're going to talk about Solana, Iggy Azalea, gold, people crying on the internet, all kinds of cuckoo stuff. Good morning to the channel members. Shout out to Alpha Gamer, to Mr. R, to Mixing, my right-hand man, to Lil D. I'm actually going to be talking about Little D in a little bit because it's funny. A couple things pretty funny. Also, we put a new guitar back here. New guitar. That one's a 12 string. I like that one. It's nice. 12 strings sound really pretty. They sound real pretty. So we got that one back there. Got like 30 guitars in this house. We love it though. We love music in this house. And apparently Lowe's school, like they make them learn a new instrument every year, I think starting 3rd grade. And so she's doing ukulele, but she kind of already knows how to play. She's been playing guitar since she's been like a year old. So we got that here too. I've got 3 guitars over there. All kinds of stuff. But yeah, it's been a wonderful weekend. Los Angeles weather's a little bit weird. This morning, me and Lo woke up. We woke up late because Mama slept in. But there's freaking fog everywhere. And apparently it's gonna be like 90 degrees later. So I sent her to school with pants and a jacket because I got a sweaty baby. She like her dad. She sweats. Apparently I'm sweating too. I don't know. Anyway, so but it's gonna be super hot this week. I'm like, what? Also too in Los Angeles or California, Gavin Newsom decided his top priority was gonna be completely banning plastic bags. So you can't even buy them in the store anymore, which I'm like, what? And I don't know about you guys, but like I come from like I don't want to say like an Italian immigrant household, but like, or a poor people house. I don't even know what it is. But anyways, we reuse everything. Like all the plastic bags we get, I don't throw them out. I use them for trash liners. I use them to shuffle things back and forth, like all kinds of stuff. And it's cuckoo because they freaking found out during the panorama that plastic bags have less yuckiness on it. And I always thought it was so gross. Like even when I worked in customer service and retail, whatever, I always thought the reusable bags were disgusting, like the cloth ones, because nobody washes those. No one washes them. So I think that's disgusting. Can blockchain fix this? No. Well, I guess I can because we can make enough money to move out of California. But this weekend was fun. I ate a really delicious bulgogi sandwich. Chicken bone broth. I was telling the Tic Tackies, chicken bone broth. Go get it at Costco, guys. I should have a referring for this. But I try to drink a cup 5 days a week. Kids getting sick, you give them some of this. You could cook with you can make all kinds of stuff with this. Plus, it's got collagen and I think like 9 grams of protein. So it's good. Cheers. Let's go and get into it, though. Shout out to Callie. All right, let's talk about Coinbase and BlackRock. So this came from Cointelegraph. Chicken bone broth. That's organic. You get it at Costco. 6 for $20, I think. 6 containers. I get it there. You get it anywhere else. I'm going to Costco later today. So, but let's get into this, okay? Focus, Wendy. Focus. And I'm still a little bit sick, too. And I've been using a humidifier. My skin, I'm going to start sleeping with it even when I'm not sick. My skin is so much better. Whew. Genetics can only do so much. That is Italian genetics can only do so much. And I made chicken cutlets last night. All right. BlackRock Bitcoin ETF demands 12-hour withdrawals from Coinbase. Following investor concerns over Coinbase's on-chain settlement practices, BlackRock filed an amendment requiring Bitcoin withdrawals within 12 hours from the ETF custodian from Coinbase. So basically what happened, there's a really popular account on crypto Twitter that was accusing Coinbase and BlackRock of issuing IOUs for the Bitcoin spot ETFs because they are not on chain. Well, they are on chain, but we're not privy to these addresses. So Brian Armstrong, he called himself Baldylocks. He clapped back and he's like, hey, we're not doing this. We're following what we have to do. We're doing basically they're following the law, and we're not going to provide you true transparency because it could put our institutional clients at risk. Like they've got a lot of money, and then like NK is apparently trying to hack these addresses, or hack these accounts supposedly. So there's all this drama. And I think a lot of people, when they first heard about the Bitcoin spot ETFs becoming live, they're like, okay, we need to do this because this is a good thing for crypto because we know the institutions are coming in anyways, but this is great because we can track this. They're going to do proof of reserves. They're going to have Miracle Tree. We'll be able to track just like we can on crypto exchanges. But guess what? That's not what happened. So everybody thought, especially the Bitcoiners, they thought we're going to make things transparent. Guess what? That's not how they work. And just because in crypto we demand a certain level of transparency doesn't mean TradFi is going to do it. Why would they? That TradFi, Coinbase and BlackRock and all the big boys, they are going to follow the law. They are going to follow the bare requirements of the law. They don't care about ethics. Is that a bad thing? It depends which side you look on it. You would think that Coinbase might want to continue to be an industry standard and be like, hey, we're going to push boundaries and we are going to make everything transparent. But guess what? Why would they? Why would they do more than they're required to do? Most humans only do the bare minimum of what is requested of them by the law. At work, some people only do the bare minimum to get by. And I'm guilty of that too. I'm doing that right now. There's lots of things that I want to do. I have all these ideas in my head, but I'm just doing the bare minimum to continue to get by. I'm doing my regular job, my content, all kinds of stuff, but there's other things I want to achieve. But I haven't really taken that. I haven't taken that initiative. But the reason why I'm bringing that up and bringing up my fault is because that is human nature. If humans are not pushed to do more, they're not going to. But now, because of that big drama that happened on crypto Twitter, Coinbase is doing more. BlackRock is doing more now. Let's go ahead and talk more about the story. And it's here over on Crypto Slate, I believe. So again, you guys, as always, I always tell you to hear what I say, but listen to yourself. BlackRock amends Coinbase custody agreement to require 12-hour withdrawals amid debt rumors. So BlackRock updated the custody agreement with Coinbase for the IBIT ETF. And remember, SEC approved options on the Bitcoin ETF. Options are incredibly volatile, calls and puts. When you're doing options, you're basically betting number goes up or goes down by a certain date. But remember, leverage is not allowed from retail, but options are. The whole leverage options thing is the dumbest argument ever. If you can take a test to say, hey, I'm competent, I know I can lose money, I know the risk, blah, 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 you should be able to. I think people are intelligent enough. But I digress. That happened over the weekend too. We covered it. I did a live stream for you guys basically covering everything BlackRock did last week. So Coinbase is the custodian for the BlackRock ETF. The update speeds up withdrawal processing time from Coinbase custody to a public blockchain address. Must be completed within 12 hours. Any move they make, every breath you take, a crypto sleuth will be watching you. The changes aim to improve liquidity and access for institutional investors, facilitating timely asset movements. This is done after claims that Coinbase wasn't using BlackRock's funds to purchase Bitcoin for the actual ETF, actual Bitcoins. Rumors were that Coinbase was issuing letters of debt, or IOU, which is a common practice in traditional finance. Addressing rumors, Eric B. and BlackRock said would intervene if Coinbase mismanaged Bitcoin. Brian Armstrong clarified that all mints and burns related to ETFs are settled on-chain with off-chain options available for institutional clients. That is also known as an OTC deal, over-the-counter deal. Basically, that means that you can buy and sell large amounts of that particular asset semi-privately. Will get recorded on-chain eventually, but there's lots of paperwork and stuff involved. Armstrong stressed that Coinbase operates transparently and said they adhere to regulatory standards despite reliance on centralized custody. So, pros and cons. Let's get into this and talk about it. So, pro is BlackRock heard the concerns. And they did it. But did they do it for the good of the people? No, they did it because they don't want the SEC on their behind. That's why they did it. Does BlackRock do it because they care about the crypto industry? No, they just don't want the SEC to come after them in any way, shape, or form. Same with Coinbase. So this was, this goes to show if you push hard enough, you'll get a response, but it might not be the exact response you want. So there's a little bit more transparency now, but not really. It still doesn't, it's not instant. Not what people wanted, but it's a step in the right direction, kind of, sort of. Or is it? I'll leave that with you all. And we also have a poll at the top over here. Do you trust BlackRock? Trust BlackRock. Also, do smash the like. Oh, no. That is a 6 string. I thought that was a 12 string. The 12's over there. It happens. Shout out to the nubs people. All right, let's finish. Let's go. There's more. Lots more. Let's talk about gold. Gold hits new all-time high as Bitcoin rallies to September high above $64,000. Gold. Let's talk about gold. Some people like gold. So gold hit a record high of $2,629 per ounce. This follows a rate cut on September 18th, which apparently the rate cut made inflation hedges like gold more attractive, while global risk, including the W word, and the upcoming U.S. election boosted demand. Remember that BlackRock report I've been screaming about, and I posted part 2 on Ticky Tacky, but that's exactly what, who the heck were those people? That's what BlackRock said. We like Bitcoin because it's a hedge against inflation. It's a hedge against the devaluation of the US dollar. It's a hedge against geopolitical stuff. It is a hedge against the unknown. The W word. Oop. That's what BlackRock said. Goldman Sachs predicted gold could reach 2,700 by early 2025, fueled by more rate cuts. The rate cuts are BS. They're BS, you know, but that's okay. So that's what happened with gold. Shout out to people who are trading gold. But let's take a look at crypto. Because I did a Bitcoin weekly close for you yesterday and some meme coins. Go back and watch the video and talk about some of the meme coins that it has some of the meme coins I'm invested in, and some of the other things I'm looking at, some of the top narratives that you should be paying attention to. Because again, I did a video for you guys talking about Iggy Azalea and Binance's change. So Binance is basically going to start listing more meme coins, and they're going to start listing them early, so they won't be called a top signal anymore. Just because you're in the US and you cannot trade on Binance does not mean you should not be paying attention to what Binance is doing. It's called follow the money. Now, let's go ahead and take a little look at some of the altcoins. This is going to be the weekly. Weekly, we're looking wonderful. Shout out to the Hexicans. You guys are up 87.8%. SUI, which is doing some stuff on USDC, I think, and we're going to talk about that cbDC soon. 51.1%. PopCat, AKT, TIA, Beam, Render, all kinds of stuff. And on the daily, slightly less gains across the board, but hey, we're in the green. Good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, let's take a look at the corn, see what she's doing. Oh, you bought the dip on Goo last night, up 2 times already? Congratulations. What about Kate? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly over here. We talked about the pullback. And again, this is an older chart with the lines because this one's been just working pretty good. So this is our chart over here. And we obviously had that pullback. We were not able to close above Bitcoin. Close above $64,000. This is still incredibly bullish. We opened at 59, closed at 63, swing wick high to 64, and a swing wick low to 57. We are breaking out of the downtrend. We're still in a downtrend, but we're breaking out. We really need to get back above 65,000 and then rock back up. Election day is what, like 40 days away? Now, taking a look at the daily. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a deeper correction, possibly back down to 61. But again, just as long as we're trading above 57, I am bullish. And the 4 hours indicating a lot of ping-ponging here. God bless anyone who's trading this range. So right now, I'm just focusing on the above here. Higher lows, higher highs. Exactly. I'm just focusing to see what happens. Again, I do see a pullback to about 60, 61. Now, Ethereum's still doing pretty good. Ethereum looks a little bit stronger than Bitcoin. We're getting that pullbacks at about $2,700. Cool, fine, fantastic. We're still looking good. We're still above 2,500. And Solana is trading beautifully in our range here. I'm so bullish on breakpoint 2049 or 2049, Solana breakpoint in Singapore. I'm just going to start dollar cost averaging on Solana and buy more. I'm going to keep buying more because I think it will hit $1,000 this cycle. I hope. If I don't, that's okay. But hopefully I'm going to wait for a little bit more of a drop and I'm going to buy more, or I'll just dollar cost average in. But that's what's going on with the big stuff over here. That's going on with the big stuff. The dollar. This is the dollar. Remember, interest rates dropped and then we got the little bit of a pullback here, or not interest rates, inflation went down and we broke down below support at like $100 and got to like $121. So we're looking okay here on the dollar, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, right? Well, let's get into what's going on, some stuff with Solana. Why is this important? Because it has to do with Bitcoin. Why is Solana important? Well, Solana is a layer 1. And we're seeing a lot of layer 2s not doing really great. So this is the thing with layer 2s. Like Coin, and I also heard a rumor that Base was down for like 40 hours. Base is a layer 2. Everything I think is going to be done on chain with Base through Coinbase in the future. Well, big majority. And that's part of Ethereum. So Ethereum's not going anywhere. Another thing though, like Solana, SUI, and all these other things, they're doing well. But Solana, one of the things that Solana has is not necessarily the culture, but Breakpoint, their conference that they have, a lot of actual products. With Ethereum, a lot of people are launching the tokens, but not real products. Solana's got products, and that really sets it apart from Ethereum. Ethereum will always be Queen Bee because she was there first. But at the same time, there's a lot of development happening with Solana. And as far as SUI goes, I know there's stuff happening with that too, but like Solana is literally just pushing products out. And that's what we want to see. And again, I don't have an issue with layer 2s. I have a big moon bag of Matic, but the thing with the layer 2s are they suck to use. They're not fun to use. Bridging is annoying. It's annoying. But again, that's why I'm more bullish on Solana right now. I'm still bullish on Ethereum, but I prefer layer 1s. But the reason why I'm bullish on Base is because Base will continue to do well because it's a Coinbase product. Coinbase has been the chosen one. They're not going anywhere. Make sure you guys smash the like and share this. It helps me and it helps the channel. Now, let's get into what's going on. So Stacks. I think I hosted something. Did I host something for them? No, that was Hero. Something else. So Stacks co-founder, Mr. M, shared an interesting alpha today at the Solana conference, and this is on the 20th. This is a long clip, so we're not going to play it. Oh, well, actually, let's see. This is 2 minutes. Bitcoin is capital sits in the hands where these people are decentralized. Okay, let's just read the explanation. So Stacks is bringing Bitcoin to Solana. It's going to be essentially like wrapped. Yeah, Callie says I've lost money bridging. Yeah, bridging sucks. Sorry, it does. sBTC is non-custodial programmable one-to-one backed Bitcoin asset that enables decentralized movement of Bitcoin in and out of Bitcoin layers. It's going to basically allow Bitcoin to operate on Solana and enabling faster transaction and interaction with dApps. Users will have more ways to utilize their Bitcoin, and Aptos is also planning to integrate sBTC. I'm going to talk about this though. Anytime you use something that's not on the Bitcoin chain, yes, Bitcoin is a lot slower. Yes, it's a dyno chain. But at the end of the day, it is the most secure chain out there. Wrap Bitcoin is like a layer on top of it. Lightning Network is a layer on top of it. It is less secure. Also, too, you have to trust that this third party that's wrapping that Bitcoin, that's custody or, backing it one-to-one, isn't going to do dumb stuff with your Bitcoin. But it's still bullish for the ecosystem. Very, very, very bullish. So shout out to Stacks for doing that. Also, too, Coinbase assets. CB on Solana coming soon. Again, big deal over here. Same exact thing. And when I tell you Coinbase is doing big stuff, CB will be, I think, on Base. The launch date is not given, but it's wrap Bitcoin, and it was initially introduced on Ethereum and Base, and CB is backed one-to-one with Bitcoin held by Coinbase. So the difference between Stacks, sBTC, and cbBTC is that Coinbase is holding it, custodying it. I don't know who's custodying it. Maybe Stacks is. I don't know who is. But I would feel safer using it with Bitcoin with Coinbase because Coinbase is custodying it. That's my personal opinion. So again, Bitcoin is coming to Solana on multiple different ways. Now let's talk a little bit about Iggy and what she's doing. Why am I talking about Iggy? Because she's been one of the few people, and I'm not even going to classify celebrities and people that are creating meme coins. I'm not even going to separate them because at the end of the day, they're all just people, just because one person happens to be a celebrity. But there's a thing, people that are also building stuff on Solana or launching meme coins, they have large followings. Some of those people on crypto Twitter and big influence, like more influence than celebrities do. So it's kind of stupid to classify the two, but whatever. So I'm talking about Iggy because she's actually building something. Getting a little congested here, but she's actually building something. We'll talk about it. This is how I guess you do meme coins right, is you make a meme coin and you follow through and you actually build something. So basically she's launching an online casino called Motherland in November. It's going to utilize her native token Mother for all transactions. There'll be slots, blackjack, roulette, poker, live dealer games. She described it as digital homeland for the crypto community. Her business partner emphasized that Motherland demonstrates the token's utility beyond speculations. Not only that, she did a really good job talking. Also, too, Stacks is coming to Solana. Well, wrap Bitcoin via Stacks. But also, too, she's going to have live casino work, or live people working that are going to be doing whatever. So that's what she's doing. So she's going to have live girls interacting with you. Cool. Wonderful. Which is a little bit different because I think, and I don't do any of those other platforms, not too much, but I have in the past. But basically, it's going to be a little bit different. People are mad about that, though. They're mad at her party, which I'll talk a little bit about her party. So people are mad, especially girls in the industry. They're like, oh my God, this is so bad for women, blah, 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 blah. As somebody who's been in the industry, a woman in the industry since 2017, started making content in 2018, when there was no female content creators. There was a couple. I think it was Blockchain Heidi. She was, and then Crypto Casey. And it's kind of always been us on YouTube. There's been some other girls, but not there's just not a whole lot on YouTube. But I'm making content in this industry since 2018. So I understand that there are gripes about sometimes women are treated good, blah, blah, blah. But I've also been given jobs because I've been a woman. I've also gotten recognition because I've been a woman. That article right there from the Washington Post, that was because I was a female streamer. So you get opportunities because you're women, but you can also not get them because you're a woman at the same time. But at the end of the day, it's crypto. So people, we're supposed to be operating in this true decentralized economy where we are supposed to be able to do whatever we want to do, have that liberty. And just because you don't like what somebody's doing doesn't mean you should get mad about it. We're in crypto. This is the only industry that you can make your own future. You don't have to like what someone else is doing. The way that I operate my business, if I don't like what somebody's doing, I just focus on something else. I find a different circle. Cool. I don't like what they're doing. It's gross. Great. Fantastic. Let me go build here. Let me go do this. Let me go get access to this money ethically. You can do that. So I understand that some of the women are like, this sucks. It makes it really hard for legitimate women like me, blah, blah, blah. But this is the thing. And over the years, I've learned that it doesn't matter because no matter what industry, especially entertainment industry, it's not fair. Especially in America, you're dealing with so many different cultures. People have a different mindset when it comes to women or to this thing or to this or that, whatever. It's different culture. So find a culture that fits with you. Can you still build? Yeah. Does it suck though sometimes? Yeah, I get it. Because me, you'll never see me in a picture, like a bikini picture. You won't see my hoo-ha's hanging out, stuff like that. And it's not because I'm not a prude or anything. It's just because I have a 8-year-old daughter and I never wanted to have her see mommy and say, okay, well, that's how mommy got well known because mommy, whatever, And I have a very colorful personal life, very colorful personal life, very, very colorful. When I hear these people I'm a degen, blah, blah, blah. That's like the Iggy party used to be like a Monday night for me, a Tuesday night for me, But that's the thing. Just because you don't like what somebody else is doing doesn't make the industry look a little bit questionable. Well, yeah, you're talking about a bunch of really young dudes that have access to a lot of money. Of course, they're going to be dumb, But at the end of the day, who cares? You can't control them. We're supposed to be operating in this true decentralized economy. And just because you don't like what somebody's doing, you can't dictate what you don't get to dictate what they do. That would be like them dictating what you do, what you're building. I get it, but at the same time, let's focus. Let's just be grateful that we're in this really dope, true decentralized economy. And we have the opportunity to really, really build our own reality or build our own future on our terms. That's what I did. Is life fair? No. But you guess what? The cool thing about this brand new industry is you get to pick yourself up and create your own reality. If you're always going to find another person that has the same ethos as you. Go build with them. That's just my mindset. I rock with people who want to do cool stuff. Big shout out to T-Bone for the $20 super chat. He said, check out Control Token. What is it? Tell me why I should take a look at it. Maybe we'll see. Is it a meme token? What is it? Raider, take a look. All right. So that was just my take on that. Y'all want to, this is the thing. Also, another little interesting fact here. The core of Bitcoin, one of the Bitcoin's first early use cases was for SWs. A bunch of really tech smart people, facilitated Bitcoin network, all that type of stuff. And SWs were using it because they were unbanked. That's part of Bitcoin's history. Wow, right? Isn't that raunchy? Isn't that bad? It's part of history. You can't erase it. And a lot of these SWs got into crypto. A lot of the early women in crypto were SWs. Not all of them. Quite a few of them, though. Is that bad? No. I have no problem if people are doing things just as long as it's between two consensual adults. That's all. You don't like it? Go build something else. Go find your tribe. You'll be able to. No shade, no hate to anyone, but hey, you gotta, we're in an outstanding industry. The fact that I am here and I've done something with my life is really dope. Really, really, really dope. Considering like my past and like the stuff that I've lived through. A lot of people have changed their life in a positive manner. That's just my thoughts. Also, too, we got to talk about this dodo here. If you guys don't know who this was one of the Three Arrows Capital guys. He was over at Iggy's party. And it's just ridiculous. But at the same time, I'm showing it to you to show you all the insanity around. Good for him. Whatever. I don't know. I want to do business with him. All right. Now let's talk about Base. Jesse from Base said, I'm looking for a tool that lets me create new ETH addresses on Base for a US LLC where I can send USDC and have the USDC credited to its account via ACH. I do not want commerce tools because it's internal money transfers. Any ideas what's to use? This is a very interesting concept that they want to do on Base. Very interesting. So basically, they're trying to put everything on chain. And I like the fact that they're talking about banks. Oh my God, Wendy, but aren't you against banks? Guess what? Banks are very pivotal to crypto. Very, very pivotal and important. Without banks, guess what? You can't offboard your money. You can, but it's a lot harder. And again, Base is making silent moves. They're telling you exactly what is coming. And I told you, Coinbase will turn into like a crypto bank. Base is going to be what you're going to use to play around with crypto. And then you're going to offload it through Coinbase. That's why I say pay attention to what these people say, man. Pay attention. Yeah, shout out to Gamer. Control Crow ready to brew. Control Crew. I need to know what it is. I need a contract address too, honey. Now let's talk about some CBDCs. Jeremy Allar, the CEO and co-founder of Circle. I can't hold Base, honey. Base doesn't have a token. This is important. I'm in Europe all week as part of our expansion efforts with EURC. Also, too, Circle put their headquarters in New York, which is the financial capital of the world, but also the most strict when it comes to crypto laws, which you can and can't do. If you live in New York, you know. EURC is now the largest compliant Euro stablecoin, having grown 70% since MiCA went into force. USDC is now also the largest compliant dollar stablecoin in Europe. Early days for all this. USDC will be the cbDC of the world. That's what he's telling you. All the countries that rock with America, that's it. He just told you. He told you. Bank of Canada shelves plans to create a digital loonie. The proposed digital loonie would have offered Canadians a retail central bank digital currency that could have been used for transferring funds for everyday purchases like gas or groceries. This is interesting. They conducted research on the implications of a CBDC, including effects on the economy and financial system. Research began in 2017. Focus shifted away after public consultations in 2022, and a recent paper highlighted risks such as monetary system fragmentation, private money market power, and regulatory challenges. Bank emphasized cash's role in well-functioning monetary system, supporting regulatory framework and public confidence. If cash becomes less relevant, they may consider the need for CBDC. They are telling you Canada is not ready because I think of the political uncertainty landscape in America. They're waiting. But they're ready to rock and roll, and it will be with the USDC. I personally believe. We'll see. But Europe is pushing to CBDC. That's what this is, the stablecoin CBDC. And Canada is shelving it. All right, let's go in and get into one thing I want to bring up. I'm not going to show the tweet because I don't want to get the channel in trouble. One thing I want to remind you guys really quickly. Hold on, we got a super chat. Check out Control Token from Rusk, 199 super chat. Give me the contract address and I will take a look. Shout out to the Control community. All right. We're going to take a look at some well, actually, I want to just read this story to you guys first. JP Morgan reportedly invested into a PPP loan company, our fair share. What's this? Hold on a second. I think we got a thing. What is it? Okay, thank you so much, Mixing. So they invested in this PPP loan company to the JE of the rap world, which is pretty interesting. Also, to remember, they got a $290 million settlement for allegedly ignoring JE things. Just want to bring that up. Go do your research on that, though. Go do your research. So there's that. But let's go and talk about some altcoins. Avalanche targets institutional adoption as crypto projects seek use cases. So let's talk a little bit about Avalanche. Avalanche looks like they're having a bit of trouble. However, I've heard that Avalanche Web3 Gaming is going off. Crypto Stash would know a lot about that. Love him. Great friend of mine. Go check his channel out. Apparently, this excerpt is from the Blocks Data newsletter. Let me pull up some noties over here. So basically, Avalanche is shifting focus from institutional adoption and gaming. Good, because I've heard their gaming is great. The number of active addresses on Avalanche's C chain has dropped to 12-month low and indicates difficulty in maintaining user interest and finding interesting use cases. December 2023, Avalanche saw a spike in activity related to data inscriptions inspired by similar trends on Bitcoin. NFTs on Bitcoin, basically. JP Morgan and Paul to use Avalanche for RWA tokenization highlights its potential institutional adoption. So Avalanche is having a little bit of trouble with what they're doing. That's what this is telling me. So they're going to be shifting their focuses to institutional adoption and with GameFi. GameFi will be the way. Unfortunately, Solana is beating out Avalanche. And then this story over here. I know, guys, I'm not sharing my screen because I lost the article. But this is about SUI. So SUI's TVL surged from 350 million to 920 million in 1 month, almost 3 times. It's a high-performance Layer 1 smart contract, as we talked about. It's now 8th largest blockchain by TVL, and USDC will soon launch on SUI. So I think that's another one that we should be paying attention to, because if it could do what Solana does, great. I think SUI is only at $1 right now, $1-ish. Let's take a look. Actually. All right, Avalanche. Avalanche has been a little bit disappointing, but hopefully they get some more partnerships with TradFi and they do good. So this is Avalanche over here. It's trading about $27, not too great. And then let's go ahead and take a look at SUI. What's going on with SUI? What happened with it? SUI's getting a little bit of a pullback. So let's go ahead and put this on our watch list. Over here. I'll add it. Add symbol. We'll do Coinbase. All right. So that's what's going on there. Also too, what's the difference? Oh, there's not a difference. It's just a different chain or different protocol. Samurai Wallet forked into Ashgari, promising better privacy with decentralized tools. Developers at Ashgari as a fork of Samurai Wallet to enhance privacy. Basically, if you don't know what happened with Samurai Wallet, they got hit by the public servants for being a mixer, even though people that use these tools are not necessarily doing anything bad, which sucks. So again, your privacy matters. Also, too, John Deaton is going to be debating Warren on October 15th. He's challenged her to 5 debates on topics like immigration and economy. Not sure if crypto will be covered or not, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, we'll see. All right, you guys. That's what's going on. So we should be paying attention to, shout out to Ricky. SUI tokens unlock October 1st, 2024. So if you're interested in SUI, they have a token unlock coming. What happens during token unlocks? Generally with token unlocks, people who invested, teams, they get the tokens, and a lot of times they sell them, investors, because they got to take profit. So put that in your trading and investing journals. I am going to be working on a video for you guys at 3:30. It's going to drop at 3:00 p.m. PST. It's going to be about VP Harris and what she just said regarding crypto and what Trump said this weekend regarding crypto. So make sure you guys watch that because those videos are short and they got a lot of alpha for you. I got to get going. I got to go to Costco today. Got to go to Costco. And a couple other things I got to take care of. I got a podcast thing too, and I got a call with an interesting person today. But thank you guys so much for watching the show. Thank you. I'll see you guys at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock? 3 o'clock? Sending y'all love and light. Thank you so much. Thank you to the channel members. I love y'all so much. I really appreciate all of you. I'll catch y'all soon. Tomorrow again. Bye. Do I have cutlets left over?